in Surah Isra, chapter number 17, verse number 32. Nor come close to adultery, for it is a shameful deed. It's an evil opening other roads to evil. Islam is against adultery. The glorious Quran says in Surah Hujurat, chapter 49, verse number 11 and 12, that Ya ayyuhal lazina amanu, O you believe, let not some men among you laugh at the others. You may never know that the latter may be better than the former. Let not some women among you laugh at the other. You may never know that the latter may be better than the former. Do not defame one another, nor be sarcastic, or call each other with nicknames. Avoid suspicion, for in many cases, suspicion is a sin. Do not spy on one another. Do not backbite. Do not speak ill of one another behind the backs. Are you ready to eat the dead meat of your brother? The Quran says that if you backbite, if you slander anyone behind the back, it is as though you are eating the meat of your dead brother. And eating the meat of your dead brother is a double sin. Even the cannibals who eat human beings, they do not eat the flesh of their brother. The Quran has various laws of moral conduct so that universal brotherhood will prevail throughout the universe. The glorious Quran says that no one should ever rob. It's a crime. It's a sin. Islam has a system of zakat that is any rich person who has a saving of more than the nisab level, 85 grams of gold, he or she should give 2.5% of that saving every lunar year in charity. If every human being in the world gives zakat, poverty will be eradicated from this world. There will not be a single human being who will die of hunger. And the glorious Quran says that you should love and help your neighbors. The Quran says in Surah Ma'un, chapter number 107, verse number 1 to 7. أَرَيْتَ الَّذِي يُكَذِّبُ بِالدِّينِ فَذَلِكَ الَّذِي يَدُعُّ الْيَتِيمَ وَلَا يَحُضُّ عَلَى طَعَامِ الْمِسْكِينِ فَوَيْلٌ لِلْمُصَلِّينَ الَّذِينَ هُمْ عَنْ صَلَاتِهِمْ سَاهُونَ الَّذِينَ هُمْ يُرَاءُونَ وَيَمْنَعُونَ الْمَاعُونَ. And our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that he is not a Muslim who sleeps with his full stomach while his neighbors are hungry. That means any person who sleeps with his full stomach, that means had a good meal, while his neighbors are hungry, is not following the commandments of Allah and His Rasul. The glorious Quran says that do not be a spendthrift. The Quran says in Surah Isra, chapter number 17, verse number 26 and 27, that do not squander your wealth like that of a spendthrift, for verily spendthrifts are the brothers of the evil one, of the Satan. If you are a spendthrift, you are bound to disturb the universal brotherhood. Because, but natural, if a person squanders, it creates animosity, it creates enmity, it creates envy between the brothers. A person should not rob, a person should give charity, a person should provide neighborly assistance. All these are moral conducts mentioned in the glorious Quran. The Quran further says that you should not bribe. The Quran says in Surah Baqarah, chapter number 2, verse number 188, that spend not your wealth on vanities and do not use it as a bait for judges in order you may eat somebody else's property. That means do not use your wealth to bribe the people so that you may eat up other people's wealth. Islam doesn't agree in eating up your brother's wealth. And the glorious Quran says in Surah Ma'idah, chapter number 5, verse number 90, Ya ayyuhal ladhina amanu, O you believe, innamal khamru wal maisuru, most certainly intoxicants and gambling, wal ansabu wal azlamu, dedication of stones, divination of arrows, rijsum min amali shaitan, these are Satan's handiwork. Fajtanibu la'allakum tuflihun, abstain from this handiwork that you may prosper. The glorious Quran says that abstain from having intoxicants, alcohol, drugs, from gambling, from dedication of stones, divination of arrows. All these are Satan's handiwork. And we know that intoxicants is one of the root cause for various evils in the society. It prevents the universal brotherhood from prevailing. And according to statistics, it tells us that in America, on average, every day, more than 1,900 cases of rape take place. And in most of the cases, either the victim or the rapist is intoxicated. The stats of America tell us that there is 8% of incest in America. That means every 12th or 13th person you come across in America, he has committed incest. That is, having sexual relationship with close relatives, father and daughter, son and mother, brother and sister. And majority, almost all the cases, it's under the state of intoxication. AIDS is spreading in the world. One of the reasons is intoxicants. Therefore the Quran says, intoxicants and gambling, it's a Satan's handiwork. Abstain from this handiwork that you may prosper. If you abstain from these evil things, universal brotherhood will be helped in prevailing throughout the universe.